Hello and welcome to the studio. I'm Georgia Stock and I'm here with Oak Mountain Media's film department head, Davis Coggins. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm so happy that I got to you into the studio. I'm really happy to be able to talk to you coming from another department head. What does it feel like to be a film department head, first off? Like, how did it feel being able to get that position?
Well, last year originally it was Riley and Davis Morrow. And Riley was out of school for like COVID reasons.
Yeah.
And so I took on the department head, and I was kind of intimidated at first, but I actually liked like moving everything along and like being like, we should do this or this, and like just trying to make people as productive as possible.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So what prompted you to want to be able to go into film? Like, did you see like a certain type of film or a certain type of director that really inspired you to want to be able to be like, hey, I want to get into this?
Well, I've always loved movies, but the main movie inspiration is probably La La Land. Just like trying to achieve your dreams and all that, and like another source of inspiration is Chris Stuckman, who is a reviewer I've been following for a long time, and seeing him do his high school shorts really inspired me to do it myself, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah. So how are you able to time manage it, especially with being a senior and you're prepping to go to college, how are you able to fit it into your schedule so you can make sure you have all the right shots and everything in the right shots and stuff like that?
Well, the main thing for me is when I'm planning something, I have like a journal, I keep all my ideas. So like I randomly think of an idea and I just like have that for some time, and if I want to make it, I just like already have it like figured out.
Yeah.
And like sometimes when I'm in a time crunch, I can literally do it in like one afternoon if I need to. I can just
knock it all out.
Knock it all out at the same time, just so, like to find a free afternoon, or maybe like right now I'm doing a montage of Birmingham.
Ooh, that's
where I'm doing
cool.
like a bunch of shots of the city.
That's
And I'm
really
gonna like
cool.
edit it all together probably toward the end of the year.
So like what parts have you gone, like what different areas have you
I've
gone to?
went to the Sloss Museum. It was
Ooh,
actually
that's cool.
closed, but I went down the train tracks and tried to get a sunset shot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's gonna take a while though. Like it'd probably be like toward the end of the year.
But that's going to be really cool once you actually put all the pieces together. I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool how you actually are able to time manage that into your schedule, because I know that if I tried to do that, I would not be able to do it.
Yes, I've been asking off work every Saturday.
Yeah.
Just so I can like do it every single weekend
Yeah.
until the end of the year.
So being a senior, that's completely crazy. How fast, like, has high school gone by really fast for you?
Well, I would think that my freshman and sophomore year went by really slow, because that was like during COVID, and it was really like they slogged by. But my junior and senior year went by senior especially went by super quickly for me. Like it's and I'm thinking like college would be super quick as well.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself going after you walk across the stage and get your diploma?
I actually just a few weeks ago went to Lipscomb, and I figured out that was going to be the college that I want to go to.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to be majoring there yet?
I'm going to be majoring in film production, and
That's
I'm
gonna be
not
awesome.
100% sure what I'm going to minor in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Still trying to figure
have
that
you
out.
thought about like any like big future plans, especially for after college? Like, could you see yourself going out to like Los Angeles or anywhere big cities where they're known for filmmaking?
Well, in the Southeast, the biggest film city right now is probably Atlanta, but Birmingham and Nashville are getting a lot of traction. Like, yesterday I went to be an extra on The Shift, which is a movie by Angel Studios that's being shot in Birmingham. It's like a sci-fi thriller kind of movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there was a Hallmark movie actually shot right across from my church, which is cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and also a movie that's gonna have Morgan Freeman in it is gonna be shot in Birmingham. So yeah, there's a lot
That's
of
gonna be awesome.
new projects, and like Nashville's a really big music city,
Music-based,
but like
yeah.
film's getting a lot of traction there.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. So, what has Oak Mountain Media so going towards Oak Mountain Media and film in Oak Mountain Media, being the department head, how are you able to create all these different films and utilize your team members to help you create such a wonderful production?
Well, the main thing is just knowing that each person's different, and they have different desires and different, like, you have to lead them in different ways. You can't just be this like cookie cutter for each person.
Yeah.
Like, I think understanding the Enneagram really helps with that. So like just knowing that this person like is not great in stressful situations. This
Yeah.
person thrives in stressful situations. Just like catering to each person the best I can.
I think that's one of the biggest things, because it's like if you know how their personality is and you know like what's good for them, you can be able to like form how you can be able to you make sure that they're doing everything on time. It's like it's a mold almost, and I really like that. And coming from someone who we are both the same type 4s, I think that's amazing. So how were you able to like? How were you able to manage your time, especially with like Oak Mountain Media and like college coming right around the corner? And how were you able to manage like AP classes if you were in them and ACTs while you were a junior as well?
My junior year was definitely my hardest year.
Yeah.
With pre-cal and chemistry, and so I had to get a tutor for each one actually.
Yeah.
And I wasn't.
Chemistry's hard.
Chemistry
It's
is
hard.
very tough. So I wasn't able to make a lot of short films that year.
Yeah.
But I was able to actually get inspired by that experience, and I made a short called Distracted, which is basically where I went into like my ADD and how I was like, it was really hard for me to do any homework, and yeah, it's gotten pretty popular actually.
I love that. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in the studio. I'm so glad I
My
got
pleasure.
to sit down with you and spend some time with you and actually talk to you, but thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure. Thank you.
If you'd like to check out more of our interviews or any more of our content, you can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, all at OakMTN Media. And if you'd like to check out our website, it's all at oakmtnmedia.com. Thank you so much.